Welcome back, guys. I'm your host, Keyblade Card 2010. We are continuing on with Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening Special Edition. Viewer discretion is advised. This gameplay is rated M for mature. If you're under the age of 18, you probably should not be watching this. There is a little bit of gore, a little bit of violence on the side. There's a little bit of language if you consider hell and demon to be bad words or not. If you're a little bit concerned, please click away right now. But I do also have other Let's Plays that are rated T for teen, rated E for everyone. So if you're interested in my gameplay but don't like this specific gameplay, then go ahead and check those ones out. I also have other videos besides video games as well. So if you're interested in more than just my video game stuff, shoot for the stars and check those out. If you're cool with that, we're going to jump right back into Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening Special Edition. You have been warned. Here we go. So we're moving on to Mission 4 now. Super excited. We already saw that cutscene in the last episode, so if you missed it, you might want to go and check that out. Let's see here. Oh yeah, that's right. I spent, well, bummer. Okay. Alright. Here we be. In this annoying castle. I might get a little bit lost in the beginning, because, it's, like I said, it's been quite a while since I played Devil May Cry 3. I did try to refresh my memory, as you can see in the save file previously, but I don't think I remember too much of what I'd done. So I was actually trying to play it while I was working on Devil May Cry 2 for you guys, but then I kind of lost a little bit of interest. So this past weekend I want to talk about what recently happened, because a lot of people have been concerned with how things are going. And oops, I didn't mean to go that far. I volunteered this past weekend. Right now it's the 2nd of May. So just so you know, ooh, that was a creepy kid's laugh. Ooh. Having these awesome, amazing headphones on, you can hear a lot more of the audio. Ooh, that's creepy. Anywho, so this past weekend I was volunteering, and it was great. I had a great time. The first day that I volunteered at the kids fair, I volunteered as Jasmine, or not as Jasmine, as Elsa from Frozen, which was great. I thought the person that was going to be my Anna was going to be there, but she had to work that day. So I said, oh well, I'll do Elsa the next day. Well, my corset was starting to bother my back because I'm not used to wearing corsets, and I know it takes quite a bit to get used to corsets and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, I should switch over to my other weapon, because I have a new weapon, but I don't really like this weapon that much. So anyways, so I was like, it's cool, I'll volunteer as Elsa for the first day, and then the second day I'll volunteer as Elsa until my Anna gets here. So that's what I planned for, and then it turns out she had to work that day as well, so I was a bit bummed out about it, but I cosplayed as Elsa for part of the day, and then I decided I couldn't take the corset anymore whatsoever, so I decided to switch into Jack Frost from Rise of the Guardians, and it was great. It was fun. Not too many kids knew who I was. The parents knew who I was, but the parents didn't, which bummed me out just a little bit, but not to the point where I was like having issues, because it's all about the kids, and regardless if I get noticed or not, it's all about the kids. So I decided to play a game with the kids and get more people and more kids over to our booth that we had, because we're called the Bunnies Heroes. And basically, I had these yarn snowballs that I made for actually throwing around. And since they were made out of yarn, they weren't going to hurt anybody or anything like that, which was great. So I started throwing snowballs at random kids, and it was great. It was fun. They were throwing them back, and we turned it into a mini game, which was fantastic. The kids were loving it. I was smiling, and it was great. Halfway through, I had to take off my hoodie though and do my underneath summer jack. I have a summer Jack Frost look. So it's just a t-shirt that's painted exactly like the hoodie is. And so we have about a line, like halfway through the day, we had a severe, huge line, like a big line of kids wanting to throw snowballs at my Jack Frost cosplay, which was great. It was fun. It was fantastic. And it made me smile even more. The only downside is I ended up injuring my foot from dodging the snowballs. Like, it was fun and fantastic, but I ended up severely hurting myself. And I don't know how I managed to do it. Everybody looks at me like, how did you do that? But what happened was I was jumping around and I was dodging the kids' snowballs and stuff like that, and it was great. But I literally stepped on my own foot. My heel of my left foot came down really hard on my foot, and it was probably about an inch away from my big toe. Like, it was pretty bad. And I didn't think anything of it. I was like, ooh, that really hurts. And since I wasn't wearing any shoes, I was all like, ugh, I'm kind of glad I wasn't wearing any shoes to actually do any more damage to my foot. But I still managed to do a pretty great deal that the next day I could not put shoes on. I couldn't put socks on without having an issue. So I decided that I was going to do Jasmine my second day, which is open-toe sandals that I have. And it was okay for walking around in, but I think halfway through, if I remember correctly, because we had a long day. Like, we were getting up at 9 or 8 o'clock in the morning and heading down there about 9. The last day we didn't have to be there until about noon, which was great. But most of the day we had to be there about 9:30. And so I start walking more on my foot, and I'm all like, gosh, this is really hurting. I don't know what's going on. So I looked down at it that day, and it looked like it was bruised even more than the previous day. The previous day it was just red, and that was it. I didn't think anything of it. So most of the day I was sitting down, and everybody was really awesome about it, about me sitting down and not having to stand up as Jasmine, because of the fact that my foot hurts so bad. So it was great. The kids got to hug Jasmine. I got plenty of pictures with Jasmine. I had some kids dance with me as Jasmine because there was some music playing. It was fabulous. I had a great time. Even though I was sitting down for part of the day. And it was still cool. I can't believe I'm talking through all this and still know where I'm going. But the next day, after volunteer work, I was exhausted. Dead, tired, exhausted. I did not think I would be able to function at work. And not only that, the next day, my foot was on fire. And I was a bit more concerned about my foot possibly being sprained, because I literally jumped really high to dodge that snowball. And I was a bit worried that, you know, maybe I did some nerve damage or, you know, something. And it really concerns me. So that day, on Monday, I took time off work so that way I could take care of my foot. And as time went on, it hurt to walk, it hurt to move, anything with my right foot. Anything with my right foot. It was just painful to do. So, bless my boyfriend's heart, he was literally helping me clean house because it was Monday and I needed to clean house and I needed to get stuff done. And he was such a sweetheart and telling me, no, you need to sit down and put your foot up. And so he helped me do that and get that situated, which was great of him. He didn't have to whatsoever, but he was such a doll about it that I was so grateful. So I made an appointment that day to go check my foot, and the next day the bruise had literally gotten bigger. And I was like, okay, something must be wrong and it's only getting worse. So I went to the doctor and they x-rayed it, and it turns out it wasn't actually fractured or even broken. It was just severely bruised, which I was glad for because of the fact that I was going to have to wear a big boot. And I wasn't looking forward to actually wearing a big boot. Plus, I work on my feet because I work fast food, and I just don't think that would work out. So they told me ice it, wrap it up, keep a little bit of pressure on it, and go from there. So I was like, okay, you know, this ain't too bad. But as of yesterday, my foot was just like, and I'm talking about, today's Wednesday, by the way, guys, because I pre-record these things, these videos for you guys. I am having issues getting on this guy's back. So today is Wednesday, so by the time you get these videos, it'll be Friday that you get these videos. But yesterday was just really, I was miserable as all get out. This is why I need that high jump. And so it made it even harder to walk. I was crying. I was in a lot of pain. And so I took a lot of ibuprofen to make sure that, you know, I could handle the pain. And today, as of Wednesday, because today's Wednesday for me, guys, it's fine. It doesn't hurt to put on shoes or socks or actually have it compressed anymore, which is good. But the bruise is still there. Like, it's not as dark as it was, but it's still there, if that makes any sense, you know? So I just want to confirm that I'm okay. I had a boo-boo at a volunteer event, but I'm okay. And I'm doing much better, and hopefully this weekend I'll be back on my feet to do some musicals and all that for this week. Where is this guy going? Where's he at? Okay. But yeah, I should be back in business for that. I didn't get to do anything this weekend because I was so busy with volunteer work. It's why I'm like recording these a little bit late. So, oh my gosh. Get your butt over here. Seriously, I've had enough of your stuff. So yeah, that's my story of my foot. And I wanted to let you guys know that I'm okay, and I know you guys are going to send good vibes to me and wish me well, but I'm doing alright. It's okay, guys. Ow! Again with the dodge roll button. So, yep, now you know on what happened to my foot. Up. Ow. So, I love volunteer work. It's my favorite thing to do. Just making kids happy or smile for a day because I get to be their superhero or their princess that they love. We're gonna be doing here in the next couple weeks. On the 19th, we'll be doing the Make-A-Wish walk for the kids, which will be fantastic. I am not doing so well with this freaking fight here. When I originally played this game for you guys, I only did guns, which took a lot of time because I basically just stood in this corner and fought the fight this way with just the guns alone, and I was getting my butt kicked right, left, and center. But I'm glad now that I'm actually brave enough to actually take him on and not have too much of a worry about it. So, oh, I missed again. No! No! You are severely annoying. Really now? Get out of here. I'm almost got him dead. Come on, couple more shots. There we go, and I took a lot of damage. So, yeah. That was a lot of damage, and that was ridiculous. But I managed to squeeze it all in to this episode about talking about my foot, because I had a lot of people on Facebook and all that comment on, oh my goodness, that looks so nasty, and I'm all like, I know, it hurts like hell, but I'm okay now. It's okay. I should be back on my feet this weekend. We do have another walk for another charity that we're doing this weekend, but I told them I wouldn't be able to because A, I work, and B, I want to make sure that my foot is completely healed, so.
There's no need to use violence, devil boy. Oh, wait. Better listen to what others say, lad. This tower here is very sturdy. You see? Your tricks will do no good. No good!
Zip it, or I'll pierce that big nose.
That could be a problem. Just hear me out. You've got nothing to lose, right? My name is Jester, and I know a thing or two about this place. That thing there is a power generator for this entire sector. In order to open the door, you need to apply a little something to it first. Do you know what that is, kid? Or is that too difficult for you?
Get to the point, or do you want to keep on dancing?
Actually, I I prefer a sword to be my partner. May I have this dance, my lady? Bingo! That is what the something is. Remember that, kid? Write it down on your hand if you don't trust your head.
I see. Thanks. You still piss me off, though.
Alright, that completes that mission. Thank you guys so much for all your support. If you're new to the channel, please smash that subscribe button, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Definitely check out down in the description box. I do have my Musical.ly, my Patreon, and my Instagram and all that. In case you're curious about looking at my foot on Instagram, definitely check out that for sure. On how bad I severely bruised my foot. So check out on Instagram how badly it was, and yeah. Also, the Patreon account is down there if you are interested in possibly donating. All proceeds go to new video games, better technology for recording, and new cosplay tutorials as well. If you do donate, you will get a personal thank you from me, and your name will be mentioned in the beginning and the end of the video. And yeah, if not, that's okay. You're already supporting this channel enough as it is by watching this video, hitting that notification bell, and subscribing to my channel. So that's more than I can ask for, and it's awesome that you are watching this video, and I appreciate it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys back here real soon. Keyblade Kyrie 2010 signing out. Game on gamers, cosplay on cosplayers, and we'll see you back here for Devil May Cry 3 Dante's Awakening Special Edition. Bye!